Hi, this is Keisha with New World Tarot, and I just wanted to come on to do a quick review of an item that I absolutely love and just cannot live without. So this item is Benebell Wen's Metaphysician's Planner, and she's been doing this, I guess, for a couple years now. But this is a planner that is especially geared towards those of us who are more spiritually inclined, but not just spiritually inclined, but those of us that recognize and love and truly enjoy and understand incorporating both our spiritual selves and our physical selves. Okay, it's geared towards people that are goal-oriented as well as spiritually oriented. And it is just a work of genius. It has a whole bunch of information that we're going to go through just briefly. And everything, from Eastern philosophy to tarot to astrology to sigil magic and so much more. And it is just an absolute gem. Benebell Wen, who, if you never have heard of her, I will have her information, of course, included below the link to get more information about her and about this wonderful planner. And she is an absolute gift to the world of tarot. First of all, she is an absolute genius, and she's also just an amazing spiritual entrepreneur and just a great inventor of spiritual tools. And she actually has just come out with her first tarot deck that she made, which is called the Spirit Keepers Tarot, which is a work of pure genius. And I hope to be able to do a review on that soon. But right now we're going to focus on her Metaphysician's Planner, and we're just going to talk about that for a little bit. So this planner I'm actually going to talk about the cover. The cover is another whole sort of thing that you can personalize. But the reason we're talking about this is it is towards the end of the year. We always look to get new planners, new calendars, and whatnot. And even if not for ourselves, and also as gifts potentially for other people. And this is something that's just so unique. It's not something, of course, that you can pick up in a Barnes and Noble or Amazon or anything like that. So it is very unique. I guarantee you no one else is going to really have anything quite like this. And it is just so useful, and it's so useful for planning anything from, obviously the mundane things in your life to planning actual things like spellcraft and things like intention and manifestation, which is really incredible. So first of all, what I need to tell you is this planner is actually sold digitally as digital files, so as an electronic PDF. Okay, so what you have the option to do is you can get this bound to make it a physical planner. So it's not sold as a physical planner. It's actually sold as an electronic form. And her recommended source, what I've been using for the past couple years that I've been using it, is lulu.com, which they do personal bookbinding and whatnot. She gives you instructions how to do it. You can actually get this in a smaller set or this full size. This is a full size, like 8 by 11. So it's the size of a regular piece of paper. I like it. I like the big size. You can also get a smaller size. I think it's like 8 by 9 or 7 by 9 or something like that. That can actually, of course, fit into your purse or your suitcase or whatever. Okay. So the cover is completely customizable. She has a listing on her site of several covers that you can use to choose from, both a cover and a back cover as well. And of course, you have the option to do your own, which is what I did. I actually used, being a tarot enthusiast and tarot consultant, I used a full card for the picture of the front of my planner and the world for the picture of the end of the planner. And these images are taken from the Pinchor's du Monde tarot, which I've lost. I missed that tarot. It's a small little tarot deck that I found, I think through Etsy or something like that. And for the life of me, it's the only tarot deck that I've ever lost, and I can't find it. So this is my only connection to it. This is the only images that remain. So it's very special to me. I tend to keep using these same images over and over. So I have the Fool in front personally, and then I have the World card in back. And of course I also drew, 2019 here. And then by the end of this year, of course, we'll be going to 2020. So that's just my little fun thing that I did. All right. So let's just briefly go through it. So you actually will personalize it. Okay, with your name, and you have a year, name. You can have a choice of a vision statement for the year, which I think is absolutely awesome. She also will ask for your date of birth and location so that she can actually provide a natal chart and a solar return chart. Okay, and let me see if I can get a little closer here, maybe, potentially. So you can maybe see things a little bit better. All right, maybe that might be a little better so you can see. But takes such time. She's also, of course, is an astrologer as well, and it's so beautiful. I have no idea how to read that. I've never been. I love astrology. I know the some basics, but I'm not super huge on really the crazy aspects of astrology. Okay, so you also will have different choices as far as what you like to include, and it's hard to explain, but she has different pre-packages of what you can include in here. As far as you think you have choices of prayers to different archangels. You have choices for prayers to different Eastern deities as well. And also, I think Eastern Taoist sigil magic, I think, as well. Or, of course, you can do all of them, which will make a very large planner as well. But, and here, I love this. On the left, we have the 13 principles of craft. Okay. See if I can get that here. Okay, and number 1, align yourself with the universe. Number 2, all manifestations in the universe can be generated through your own hand. It's a really awesome, beautiful thing to see here. I cannot express how wonderful this is. So then we have some Eastern deities and information on how to, pray to them. All right, and what I chose, we have Eastern, just some, looks like sigils, Eastern sigils here to activate different elements within yourself for your personal manifestation. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, some more of those and some more of these sigils. And what I love is it gives a little reason, a little definition and description here for what these meanings mean and how, so if you do draw them, what they would be evoking or invoking. And absolutely awesome. And then we have grids for healing, grids for prosperity as well. Okay, so basically what you're supposed to do is just, it says, for example, the prosperity grid during a full moon, light a candle or incense to connect to divinity. Then place your hand, jewelry, pocket stone, or charm on the grid of choice, or reciting, I call upon heaven, I draw from this earth, and I summon from within the power to manifest healing. All right, when using this grid, okay? It's pretty cool. It's amazing, All right. And striving for spiritual perfection. It's pretty interesting. And it has here Buddhist, let's see, although framed after Buddhist tenets for acclamation of karmic merit. All right, these are secular daily practices to help you to cultivate compassion and wisdom. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty awesome things to strive for and to try to aim for in life, I have to say. That's what I love about this planner. You use it for obviously, planning your mundane things, but these pages often ground me and give me such inspiration, when you struggle with life, you struggle with work, and you just get all this wisdom and all this these memories, you know, to hold your stuff together, and like, or you just remember, you just remember what is important, and it's really awesome. All right, so I think this is new. I think this is new from the previous year. I'm not 110% certain, but the Way of the Warrior. All right, so then we have a little built-in vision board as well. Okay, so you can actually paste in pictures that represent what you want to achieve for this year. Like, I love that. Okay, we have the previous year, 2018 at a glance. Every calendar has that. And we also have an annual plan, all right, for our resolutions and what actions we're going to take for resolutions for the next year. So you can see kind of a theme. Like, it is about using spirituality and using the power of the universe to manifest your earthly desires. Because what is a planner but to keep everything straight and to make sure you are your most effective self? But it also brings to mind that we need our spiritual parts and spiritual selves to be our most effective selves as well. And without that, without acknowledging that, and without really seeking help from that side, from higher source, like, we're not going to be as effective as we can be. Okay, and then we have, it's awesome, a personal cartomancy forecast. So for those of us that do tarot or oracle cards, all right, you pull a card or cards, as I like to do, for the month, and, you know, write down basically what things come to mind about that. So awesome, beautiful, nice. Okay, we also have I Ching divination. Okay, and it's a forecast for each month. So I'm not very familiar with the I Ching, but it is something that in the future I might be more interested in. We have a monthly astrological forecast by astrological sign as well. How cool is that? All right, so then we have our quarter. So see, broke it down into quarters. You know, every year, you know, if you're any stranger to business, you have a quarter each year. And we have notes for our professional goal setting, okay, our personal goal setting, our aspirational goal setting, and our financial goal setting. And she even put little sigils here, healing, prosperity as well. Like, she just is on point with this thing. Like, it is such a gift. Okay, so then we also have, this looks like our planetary schedule here. Okay, so she did this for each month. Okay, on the left, all right, we have when the sun, the moon, I think that is Mercury, really challenging me here. Venus, Mars, I think that is, one of them is Jupiter and one of them is Saturn. But yeah, it's awesome. Nice. Okay, and then we have over here just a month at a glance. We have what goals we're going to do. Okay, she even put down here in the corner, we have Chinese astrology auspicious dates. Okay, for romance, business, ritual and prayer, and travel. And she put in these wonderful quotes. So, I am supported in my success. And this is from Ethany's Money Magic Manifestation Oracle cards. If you're not familiar with Ethany, she also is an amazing gift to the world of tarot and is such a awesome source of wisdom with the cards and wisdom in spirit. And she has an oracle deck, and she just made an awesome affirmation quote right there. Okay, and in the bottom corner, the universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. So we have some awesome quotes going on too. All right. So beautiful. All right. And this is for every month. Every quote is going to be different. and inspiring and uplifting. Excellent. All right. And then we get into the year proper. So this is what each week layout looks like. And that's what I love I love all this space that I can write. Because if I would show you the previous years, it's always filled in, scribbled out, crossed out. So I love having all of this space to write in. And what I love about her too is she lists major holidays, major spiritual holidays of different faiths, different major religions, and always the moon schedule, and not just full moon, new moon, first quarter, last quarter, etc. She actually writes down when the moon appears in. Okay, so for example, we have new moon in Capricorn. Okay. And at the bottom, you also have plenty of room to write. Notice prosperity notes, health and nutrition, personal care, spirituality, top priority. I love the space here. Once again, I'm just a writer and a scribbler and a planner, and I love to write things out. And this is beautiful. And one thing I noticed, I think is new for this year. Let me see if I can find an example. See here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so what she's sprinkled in here too is number 16. How do you define, like if you look on the 16th, Saturday the 16th, how do you define genius? That's just a random question. Oh wait, there you go. Saturday the 16th. How do you define genius? So this appears to be a random question that really will make you think. And just make you think about how do you define genius, So there's things like that throughout. Okay. All right, so that's kind of how the planner itself, the meat and potatoes of the planner kind of shakes out. Okay. So then we get to the back of the book after that. And once again, I love it. I love it. I love it because there's plenty of space here for notes. Look at all that. We got a few pages of just line space. And it comes in handy so much. Like I will go ahead and you never know. You just need to write things down. And it's look at that. It's awesome. Okay. I have great value in that. Okay. And I think this is new as well. Notes to future 2020 you. That's really cool. I think that's new to this planner. All right. And let's see. So we have as well, we have some vision statements, some vision plans. Okay. And I love you can track your achieved results. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Like she is probably one of the most effective people that I know of. Like she's so productive. And I admire the hell out of her for that. I want to be just like her for that. And it kind of gives me a glimpse into her mind. It kind of helps me out too, as far as holy crap. This is something that she was able to squeeze into with a full-time job. And it's just crazy and beautiful. We have this amazing moon cycle information here. We got the 4 phases here, and we have the correspondence, the descriptions. We got the moon names for each full moon of the year here. Really awesome information. We have the moon as it appears in the different signs. Awesome information. Okay. Color correspondences. Okay. Astrology, 12 houses, celestial bodies. Like this book is just bananas. Like this planner is the most ridiculous, amazing planner ever. Okay. We have metaphysical elements, alchemy, the I Ching, hexagrams. It just keeps going. Feng Shui, tarot, All right. Look at all of that. Tarot keywords for each of the cards. Okay. And also the Lenormand or Lenormand deck as well. Definitions, keywords. All right. We have correspondences for numerology as well. All right. And it's just more correspondences. We have chakras, definitions, and a final place for notes. So that is the Benebell Wen's amazing Metaphysician's Planner. I really just cannot recommend this book enough, this planner. There's nothing really quite like it. Certainly you can, there's some other wonderful planners out there. Barnes & Noble has amazing, great planners, but this is just something you just really can't get. So if you're into, either you or someone you love, especially for a holiday gift, is looking for something, spiritually based and very, very, a great tool to actually achieve your goals, keep yourself online, this is it. And I'm going to, of course, include a link on more information, how to get a hold of this planner. And again, it will take some time because the electronic files are emailed to you, and you will have to actually get the book bound yourself. And again, she does include a link, and I think even oftentimes a discount code as well to get it bound. And of course, you'll have to then wait for the physical one to arrive at your door. But it is so worth it. I resist the instant gratification desire to run out and get a planner at Barnes & Noble every time, because this is so worth it. This is such a magical, it just makes me so productive, so much more productive. And it's just beautiful. It's unique, and it just makes me happy every time I look at it. So again, I can't recommend it enough, and 2 thumbs up for the Benebell Wen's amazing Metaphysician's Planner. Highly recommend it for yourself or a gift, but please go ahead and get this thing. All right, well, thank you very much. That's all I wanted to say, and enjoy your holiday season and your happy new year. All right, thank you. Take care. Bye.